What's going on, Moss Point? Look, Mayor, it's been a minute, man. I've been on vacation and all the holiday stuff has been happening, but we are back, y'all. Welcome to the River City Chat. I'm Jaylon Morris here with Moss Point Mayor Billy Knight. How are you, man?
Jaylon, man, it's been a while, Jaylon. You can't stay away too long.
I know.
I mean, man, I miss seeing you, and I hope you had a good time on your vacation.
Oh yeah,
right? You had a good time,
yeah,
right?
man. I did. I went over to Mexico.
Oh,
on a
wow,
cruise.
really?
Yep, right before Thanksgiving, I went and took a cruise to Mexico, and then the week after, I took a little trip to Memphis. So I've been ripping and running, but it's good to be back at Moss Point.
You
Yeah,
did good. Well, I hope it was all good.
Everything was
We
good.
need a little R&R every now and then.
That's
huh?
it. That's it.
You got it?
I had a great time.
You came back, you ready to
Came
go?
back, ready to work. I was full, had all that Thanksgiving cooking and stuff, and now I'm shifting over to Christmas, man. So
good,
everything's been good.
Well, man, I'm glad and proud of you. Glad you was able to get some time off and enjoy yourself, and you was with your friends, right?
Yep.
You guys went over there together. And,
Yep.
That's good to have that kind of relationship to go off with guys like that.
Oh, yeah.
How long was it? How long was that trip?
We took 5 days. We took a 5-day cruise.
Okay.
Yep, and went to Mexico. It was great, man. It's
Okay.
I mean it's just around this time everybody's getting ready for the holidays and the holiday season. It's all about coming together and spending time with your family, friends, and loved ones, and remembering the reason for the season, of course. But a lot of that has been going on already in the city of Moss Point with the parade and all of the lights and the open houses. Let's talk about it all, Mayor. It's been happening.
Jaylon, you're right, man. It's I'm excited. It's always exciting this time of the year anyway, Jaylon. And what we try to do here in the city is add to that. Give our people in the city reasons to really be happy and joyful about the season. Feel good about our city. The way it looked. My wife got a team of women. They came in and they decorated City Hall, and we had a great time doing that. They enjoyed it. The women did it, and out of that came our first annual Christmas lighting ceremony, open house. And the reason I did it that way, Jaylon, is because so many people, since I've been in this position, have told me they have never been in this building before. And what a great time of year to give them that opportunity when you decorate the building a little different than normal, to invite people in. And we had refreshments for them after the lighting. We had Christmas carols before out on the front, and Christmas carols after that. We came inside, we had the lighting, and after the lighting we went into the boardroom and we had refreshments. And we allowed people to go all over this building. And we had students involved coming in, just like parents, that was so excited because they had never been in this building either.
Right.
And they had a great time, walking over this building and coming into my office and just having a good time. And so I was so happy to see that, how they was excited about this building and what it looked like, and being in a governmental building that was another kind of historical thing for some of these young kids.
Yeah.
So I was happy to be to do that. So we had a great time, man.
That's good. That's real good. Everything going on with the Christmas season, right? And it's all about giving and things like that. I know we have this bike giveaway thing that we're trying to work on right now. So Mayor, let's bring that into the fold, and how is that going right now?
Yeah, the bike thing is going. It's not. I was surprised that people have to give me. I got this sinus issue that people understand that during this cold time of the year on the Gulf Coast. I came up with this idea because I know there are some people out there, single mothers in particular, that need help. And I just tell you this brief story. Last year, I had a mother to call and say, she had a kid that really wanted a bike, but she couldn't afford it, and she wanted to know if I would help her.
Yeah.
And she gave me a little more background about herself, and I realized that she really did need help, and so I bought a bike. And then I get a call that another mother needed a bike.
Yeah.
And another call came. So I ended up buying 3 bikes last year. And so I said, well, maybe this year, if those mothers are in that situation, there got to be others.
Oh yeah.
And so I thought I would put it out to our community, and we did. And lo and behold, man, the community responded. And what I did, Jaylon, I thought I would start out very conservatively, and so I said, well, let me get 60 bikes. If we can get 60 bikes donated. And I came up with that number because we said the kids' ages from 5 to 12.
Mm-hmm.
And for each one of those ages, if I can get at least 5 bikes
Yep.
for each age, that's 60
That's
bikes.
it. Yep.
So if I can get 60 bikes to help 5 kids in each age bracket, then that's a success. And Jaylon, as of today, we got 109 bikes.
Wow. Look at the city of Mossburn
You know,
coming together.
individuals,
Yeah.
businesses,
Yeah.
sororities, fraternities, they stepped up and provided these bikes.
Mm-hmm.
And they're still coming in. And so the deadline for all that, this will air, I'm sure, after the deadline, but the deadline for the bikes is well, it was the 12th, but I think they're still coming in. But the 12th, was the deadline, and the deadline for the applications is the 19th.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna start calling people on Friday, which is today that we're taping this. We're gonna start calling the parents to tell them to come pick their bikes up starting on the 19th.
Mm-hmm.
And then the bicycle training that we're asking the parents to bring their kids to, what we call bicycle safety training. It's going to be at Pelican Landing on the 28th. Now, we originally had it for the 21st, but because of the death of the 2 officers in Bay St. Louis, their funeral is on the 21st.
Yeah.
And our officers going to be participating in the funeral.
Mm-hmm.
And so the chief has asked me if I could move it forward to the 28th. So just remember, the bicycle training, the bicycle safety training for our kids is going to be on the 28th at Pelican Landing. So the kids should bring their bikes and their helmets, and they're going to go through training with them. It's not going to take long. We just want to make sure our kids know how to safely ride their bikes.
Right.
So thanks to all the people that contributed. We're in partnership with Bob Board Honda.
Mm-hmm.
Bob Board Honda not only bought bikes, but they also put the bikes together.
Oh, nice.
If anyone that bought a bike couldn't put it together, they took it to Bob Board Honda. They had a team of men out there that put it together. They brought it to City Hall. So I really want to thank Bob Boyd for his support. Like I said, he bought bikes. He bought 60 helmets,
Mm-hmm.
along with I think about 15 bikes.
Wow.
And they put the bikes together. So that's the partnership that we have with one of our newest dealerships out there.
Yeah.
So Bob is telling me I want to be a part of this community, and this is where I can show you that I'm going to be a part of this community. So thanks, Bob, for all that help, and all of you men out there and women that helped us, make this a reality.
Yeah, that is great.
So we're great about that. This is a thing that we started this year. It looked like it's going to be successful. The application been kind of slow coming in. Parent was kind of leery about the things I asked them to do,
Mm-hmm.
but we gotta stick to what we asked them to do. And the main thing is that we want these kids to write a paragraph as to why they want to bike.
Right.
We gotta do that. Kids gotta write more, and we're going to insist that they do that.
And then was it 25 words is what you're asking for?
Minimum of 25 words. They can write as much as they want, but we said at least a minimum of 25 words to give us a paragraph why you on a bike. As a matter of fact, some kids did that. Let me just read a couple of them.
Right.
Here's one from Jason. He says, "My name is Jason. I need a bike because I like to ride and have fun. Also, riding a bike keeps me out of trouble. I also like to ride with my friends. Also, having a bike is a wonderful thing. It is a great exercise.
Yep.
You're never too young to do that." One of the main reasons I need one is the fact that I don't have one.
Well, that's fair enough.
I know Christmas is not here yet, but this would really make my birthday very special.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Jason. Here's one more that we got. This one is from Shala. She says, "I think riding a bike is important because I can share it with my family. I can ride to the store while my older brother walks close behind. Also, I can get exercise while biking around the neighborhood.
These kids are putting an emphasis on exercise.
Yes, indeed. They all need to exercise. They say you're never too young to exercise. You know, they're right about that. Here's one more. This is from Shara. She says, my name is Shara and I'm 8 years old. I always wanted a bike because everyone in my neighborhood has one. Another reason is that they are fun to ride. This year, I want a bike for Christmas.
Nice.
Well, we're going to fulfill all of that for these kids, and we're excited about the opportunity to help them.
Yeah.
And, you know, so blessed that the community has agreed with us and that they're supporting us with this effort.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
We're looking forward to giving these kids a happy birthday.
Kids want to exercise. Kids want to ride around in the neighborhood. We know how that's like.
Exactly,
ride around the
man.
neighborhood with your friends.
Look, we all have had that experience,
Oh,
man,
yeah.
and to give these kids that opportunity to have a bike and enjoy it in their neighborhood.
Yep.
You know, it's something great. So we're happy to have that opportunity.
Oh yeah, most definitely, definitely. Well, hopefully we can get these kids a great Christmas season. And speaking of the holidays and people returning home and things like that, I know, Mayor, I think it was last weekend, matter of fact, I was out of town, so I missed it. But we did have Devin Booker coming back to Moss Point High School for his jersey retirement, and I mean, wow, bringing the whole team in, and
that was a lot of great day, and to honor Devin, the school honored Devin by retiring his jersey, and you know the community turned out to let him know how much they appreciated him and how proud they were of him, and the other big bonus for the community was that Devin's whole basketball team, Phoenix Suns, professional basketball team, all of them,
I know,
came to Moss Point.
That's incredible. And
to have all of those professionals in the gym with Devin was a big treat for the young kids in particular. You know, to be able to take a picture with those professional basketball players.
It doesn't get any much better than that.
It's also a tribute to Devin, the respect that they had for him to make that trip with them. And Devin said when he talked was that the reason he wanted them to come so that they could see the love that he had experienced while being here, and the hospitality that he knew they would receive by coming here, the culture in which he grew up. And all of those young men really seemed to appreciate coming to see that and be a part of it.
Yep.
They were very patient with all of our kids. They took pictures. They didn't refuse anybody. You know, they had a great time. And they must have been here 3 or 4 hours.
That's awesome.
You know, they must have been here 3 or 4 hours. You know,
yeah.
And not only the players, but the coach, their head basketball coach came, and I believe one of the owners came. And that's saying a lot about Devin as to the respect that they have from him as a young man.
Oh yeah.
That he's gone a part of that team, and that they respect him enough to come to his hometown to witness his high school, retiring his jersey and mingle among all of his hometown folk.
Right. And then not only that, Mayor, to be a kid from Moss Point, as you watch Devin on TV playing ball, and for him to see him, well, he comes back pretty often, but not to only just see him, but see Chris Paul and see DeAndre Ayton, people that you see on TV. You know, you can be kind of starstruck, but at the same time, it can motivate them and inspire them and let them know, look, Devin made it.
That's right.
Why can't I make it? And it doesn't necessarily have to be athletics.
That's right.
It can be, you know, doctor, lawyer, you know, whatever they put their minds to. And Devin can be inspiring them to move on and do great things. And still remember to come back home and pay respects to the city of Moss Point.
And Devin said then, and I've heard him say it several other times, is that everybody know he's from Moss Point.
Yeah, yeah.
No matter where he goes, he said, I'm from Moss Point. And he plays it up everywhere he goes. He's not ashamed to say he's from Moss Point. And of course, there's no reason for him to be ashamed. But he's proud because some people don't say it as loud in some of these other areas when they leave. They don't say it as loud. But Devin does not hesitate to do that. And so it's a good tribute to him to say that. So, And what I think David said it, but I've said it in my comments many times as well, is that Devin, like others that we have from Moss Point, a good role model for our kids. As you said, Jaylon, if they're around, if Devin come back like he does and be around these kids, and they see him, then they can get that attitude that if Devin can do it, I can do it.
Yeah.
But what Devin also would say is that you got to be willing to put in the work.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, you got to.
Devin stayed in that gym.
Oh yeah.
And what I said to the kids at the end of our football program, 2 of our teams or 3 of our teams went over and won the so-called Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if you win the Pee Wee Super Bowl, I said to the parent in the closing and the kids, is that what I want you to do is put that same energy that you put on the football field, put that same energy in the classroom. Because if you can be a Super Bowl champ on the football field, you can be an academic champ in the classroom.
That's right.
It's all about putting in the work.
That's right.
Putting in the time. So you'll practice football over and over and over again to get your skills like it ought to be. Well, the writing of a paragraph,
right,
reading of a book,
mm-hmm.
are those same skills that you need in the classroom.
That's right.
So if you do enough writing and if you do enough reading, you'll be a Super Bowl champion in the classroom.
That's right. That's right.
You got to be willing to put in the work. It's not going to happen on its own. Devin did not get there without the work.
That's right.
And if you want to be a good athlete or a good student, you got to put in the work.
I agree. And you also have to believe in yourself, right? And look, we have these things here for a reason, Mayor. We have the stickers on, so I know there's some things that you want to talk about and believing in the River City and believing in Moss Point. So I'm going to let you.
Devin believed that he could leave Moss Point High, go to Kentucky, make the team at Kentucky as a freshman. And after 2 years, he decided, I believe I can make the pros.
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't just believe it now because he put in the work.
That's right.
You can't just believe and not put in the work. He believed in himself, and then he went out and did the work. Mm-hmm. So what I'm saying to our people, Jaylon, is I want us to believe. That's why you and I are wearing our believe buttons, is that we pin on everybody at open house. We had everybody put one of these on.
Mm-hmm.
Because I want everyone in Moss Point to believe that Moss Point can be as good or better than any other city on the coast.
Yeah.
Okay, we have to believe that we can be that. But then you have to put in the work to make sure we can do that. So I want us to believe in ourselves. Jaylon, I want us to believe in each other.
Mm-hmm.
And if we believe in ourselves and each other working together, we can turn this shit around.
That's
so
right.
I want everybody to believe that we can do anything we want to do in Moss Point. We got to believe that we can do it and then be willing to put in the work to make it happen.
That's right.
And part of that belief system is that we have to talk well about Moss Point.
Mm-hmm.
We can't talk Moss Point down. We can't allow anybody else to talk Moss Point down. When you hear someone say something negative about Moss Point and you know it's not correct, you need to correct them. Because that's not who we are. And you tell them that's not who we are.
Right.
We do not get the kind of positive press that other cities get. Because, just be honest, we don't have the respect from the media that they give these other cities. So we have to earn that respect. So we have to work hard to do that, and we have to correct people when we know they're wrong. So let's believe in ourselves, let's believe in each other, and working together, we're going to turn our city around. So Jaylon, I believe in you. We believe in each other. Our program here is successful because we believe in each other. We get a lot of calls and people see me on the street telling us about how much they enjoy our podcast.
Yep.
Jaylon, it's because of you and I working together. That's why we can do this and people can say, man, I like it. I like the information you give us. So we're going to keep doing this, Jaylon, and we're coming to the end of our year.
Yeah, it's been, man, that time's flying, right?
It does.
Man, and we won't see We won't have another episode out, I don't think, until 2023 or 2020.
Right.
Yeah, 2023.
Right.
And then
Get it straight, Jaylon.
yeah, I know. I gotta get it right. It just keeps on flying, man. It was just August not too long ago.
Right.
But yeah, so with that being said, Mayor, I think we just want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and all of those things that fall in line in between. A Happy New Year, all of that stuff.
Yeah, that's right. This is a year now. I just want to let the people know how much. I appreciate your support over the years, and we're coming up on 2 years now that we've been in office. We're making some progress, but we got a lot of work to do. So I want to thank each and every one of you for your support. We want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah. I hope your families are safe. I hope you stay in good health, and let's start 2023 off in the right way that we know it should be. This is the Christmas season, and let's don't forget the real reason for the season. That's the birth of the Christ child. That's the real reason for the season. If you do that, keep him first, we're going to be okay. So Merry Christmas to all of you.
Well said, well said. Happy holidays, Mayor. Till next time. We'll see y'all next time. Be blessed. Have a wonderful holiday season.
Have a good day.